who are also their team's leading scorer. And we've got a big-time scrap at center ice. Matthew Olivier and Ryan Reaves. And here we go. This is a heavyweight tilt.
Like two of the best.
They're both throwing bombs. And Olivier landed the last one. What a scrap at center ice between two tough men in this league.
I think he got on that particular one where Reaves got knocked down. It was actually the elbow of Olivier coming back. And
New York Islanders.
This didn't take long.
This will get it going.
This is the first ever matchup between a couple of the super heavyweights, Ryan Reaves and Matthew Olivier. Olivier's 10th fight of the year. It's the first for Reaves. And Olivier has Reaves off balance, but Ryan Reaves going to fight back. And what a tilt this is.
Almost feel they're ready for someone to jump in now. This is long. They've had enough.
Jerome and Reaves, this will be their second fight. They met in November of 2022. And Reaves was a member of the Rangers.
They're on the opposite side of where the puck was and behind the play, just looking at each other and talking, and finally it looked like Jeannot finally got Reaves to bite and drop the gloves.
One punch Trent Frederick earlier, but a lot worse here, and Reaves will.
Reaves with the hit, and Jeannot is challenging Reaves. Jeannot has the face shield, Reaves does not. Oh, that changed in a hurry.
Jeannot's a strong guy, physical. Really physically strong.
Well, so is Reaves.
Wondered if we would see this. Ryan Reaves drops him for the first time this season with Minnesota against Nicholas Deslauriers. Who else?
Wow. Buckle up. These are two heavies.
Reaves took the first few swings, sizing up Deslauriers.
Yes.
And Reaves goes on the offensive with a flurry of runs.
Two tough customers. Long and rangy, too. Both jostling at this point.
Reaves.
Tactical bout.
Lands a right, tries an uppercut on Deslauriers.
Grabbed by the jersey. 40 seconds in already.
And this is Reaves and Lowry.
This one was set up before the puck dropped.
Not the first time this has happened, as Kevin mentioned. Adam Lowry and Ryan Reaves.
These are two big men so far, nothing damaging there, but Adam Lowry knows how to hold himself, and he's got a good grip.
Wow, a couple of wild rights from Reaves, and that's the
Reaves, who has a goal, and now he's got a scrap with the big man for the Ducks. Johnston 6'5", 232. Reaves checks in at 6'2", 225. These are heavyweights.
Ryan Reaves is smart too.
They're still going at it, starting to tire just a little bit, but the linesmen are backing off so far. And now with Reaves pinned up along the glass, they're going to get in there.
last season.
Two heavyweights in the National Hockey League.
So the size advantage belongs to Rempe, of course. Got those long arms. And the fight experience in the NHL certainly belongs to Reaves. As they eventually grapple with one another here.
Both players lose their helmets as they continue to throw punches.
And I tell you, Rempe's conditioning's a factor here too. This guy's hung in there. He's taken a couple punches. He's given a couple. And this is a spirited bout. Ends with Rempe.
Big boys.
Tail of the tape. Neither one of them a stranger, although Reaves has only 30 penalty minutes this year with New York. He's largely stayed out of the box. He'll visit it here. And here we go, Reaves. Now he's going to grab two. And he floors him with an overhand right. And then Gianta comes in, and I don't think he wants anything to do.
Reaves, I believe the two of them had the conversation very early in the game, Brian, that I thought might be setting the tone for more of this, but this is the first time we've seen this. And John Scott got involved yesterday in a fight with Derek Dorsett of the Blue Jackets, and he was reluctant because he didn't want to fight at that time, but now he doesn't have much choice. And
Reaves and McGrath. Overhand right by McGrath. Reaves goes back. McGrath a couple of now Reaves with some overhand bombs. They have both landed some Donnybrook punches. And they're not done yet. Reaves has lost his lid. Great balance by Reaves here. Now some uppercuts by McGrath. And the linesman jump.
Go with Curtis McDermott. Couple of heavyweights here. And McDermott got the better of it.
I guess he got the go-ahead. A lot of people have anticipated this. Ryan Reaves and the new heavyweight on the block. The Delorier fight was a marathon. This looks like it's got the makings of a 50-yarder too.
Most of the jabs just with the reaching hand that's holding, and Rempe saying, is that enough?
The scale hit, and the West can't be surprised by this. Jack Guy, Ryan Reaves, first ever meeting between these two teams in a regular season game.
Gaudreau is hurt. This is the third fight between Ryan Reaves and Marcus Foligno.
That'd be about the second one.
Reaves has got the right freeze. So does Lowry, swinging back at the heavyweights. And they go.
Darnell Nurse, Ryan Reaves, couple of big customers gather. Reaves got a couple of right hands in there. Nurse trying to work the uppercut with that right. They're in close quarters, and now Reaves coming over the top. knocks the helmet off of Darnell Nurse, and now he's got him in a bear hug trying to work the uppercuts. And that will...
And you're wondering if this would happen after the hit earlier in the game. And Reaves, one of the few rights on action.
Now drops him, and Reaves, who had a heavyweight tilt with Tanner Jeannot on Wednesday night, right back to work here against Pizzetta. In response to that hit, and Pizzetta in tough there.
Taking exception to that hit. And of course, they fought in Chicago when he was with the Hawks. Reaves a couple of rights. These are two guys that end up skating. St. Louis native Brandon Bollig has been really, really good. I talked to Brian Burke.
Oh, Bollig, a couple of lefts got through. Now Reaves comes back. And now another left by Bollig. That connected. Oof. And now Reaves an overhand right. Both good, smart fighters, Bollig and Reaves.
Hit, and too many men on the ice for a split second there. Now Reaves and Wilson on the far side.
And then Ott was drilled, and he's upset. Reaves in a little dance activity. Now they throw the mitts down. Reaves and Tom Wilson. Reaves a couple of overhand rights. Wilson's a big boy. Reaves landed that one in the back of his head, and down goes Wilson.
You're not going to do that to my captain, and he immediately challenges Ryan Reaves, who sits on it.
Yeah. They're on their feet here.
Reaves is a tough kid that spent part of his career in Peoria in the American Hockey League, and we all know about Biss. And they're throwing him.
Reaves is tough. He throws bombs.
And he pretty much...
And the gloves are off at center ice. Reaves and Carcillo. Well, Reaves delivered a big blow to Patrick Kane, and Carcillo went right after him. It took a while, but now they're going to come together. Reaves with a couple of rights. And a big right from Reaves to the back of the head of Carcillo. And the linesmen get in there.
It's right away. Which, the play's dead, and that puck went through Yarrow Halak.
But no goal as Reaves and Peros come together. And a couple of rights by Reaves. Peros tried to get the uppercut in. And now he lands a couple of rights on Reaves, who now loses his helmet. And he fires back. Some back of the head shots by Peros. And again, Reaves an overhand right. Peros got hurt on opening night in a fight. And now he goes down.
On a line change, and it was a good line change. And now, no question about it.
Stoppett's a good fighter. Reaves has the height and reach advantage. They finally come together. Overhand right by Reaves. Stoppett trying to get back. Big right hand by Reaves. The helmet goes flying off, and here they go. Another right by Reaves. That connected. Boy, they landed some bombs.
Oh, you can hear the bench of the Blues, too, giving him some support.
Another right by Reaves, right in front of Bernie Federko. Now Stoppett gets a few right hands in. Counter punch by Reaves. And they go down. Sestino. Hitchcock had him in Philadelphia, said he has very long arms and is a good fighter. So he will challenge Reaves here. Uppercut by Sestino. Reaves trying to get back. And now they go down. Then both landed a couple of shots. And they drop him.
And Reaves an overhand right. Quick right by Peluso. A wild right by Reaves. Peluso. And they both throw some dandy haymakers. And the uppercut by Reaves. And now they throw the elbow pad down for some more flexibility. And the linesmen are letting them go here.
Now, Peluso's throwing a couple of mid-section jabs as well. He's 235 pounds. 235. This is heavyweight. This is as big as it gets in the NHL. I can't believe their stamina.
Yeah, this is going on for a good 90 seconds. And now they...
Wow! Mashiner and Reaves. They get together. A couple of wild rights have mostly missed. And they wrestle one another to the deck.
Here we go.
They have tangled in the past. And we thought it might happen tonight as Bulls league-leading 10th fight this year takes a right from Reaves. Now he's lost his helmet. Reaves out of control, but he lands a solid right there. And another wild right by Reaves. And now Bull trying to get back on his skates. They're spinning around like a top here, and now they finally come together and are broke.
Although they won game. Here we go. Here we go. Reaves and Kane are going to go. Reaves landing with a right, but Kane got separated. Now Kane comes right back at Reaves. Kane trying to get him with the left. Reaves missing with the right, but then landing. Off comes Kane's helmet. Now they're both helmetless. And both go down.
During the pregame warm-up, both Cole Imama playing in just his 6th NHL game, and he'll drop the gloves against heavyweight Ryan Reaves.
This is a brave soul here, Imama here. As you mentioned, 6 games. He's already got 1 scrap in the National Hockey League, but this is next level stuff right here.
And finally, the punches are thrown.
But the linesmen are going to stay out. They're going to let him go. Everybody on their feet. 50% of the building here, Minnesota Wild fans.
Not much of a fight as Imama comes up empty.
Well, Patty and Reaves drop the mitts.
Linesman staying close right there.
First fight of the night. Canucks had 3 in 3 seconds the other night against Dallas. A lot of shadow boxing right now. Couple of big rights. Now they get down to business. And Reaves with some hammering right hands, but Volpatti is gamed. His helmet is off. And Reaves continues to wail away. And now they go down. Pointed Ryan Reaves.
He's coming up. He's coming up on Saturday when the Rangers come to town.
And here you go. You just knew that was coming.
These two went back in 2017. It didn't last long. As Reaves won the first month when O'Brien was a Washington Capital. And looks like Reaves going to go 2-0 against O'Brien. Just the third.
At center ice.
Here we go.
Clifford and Reaves. Oh. And some big bombs. And he knocked him down. Reaves knocked him down with a bomb.
And look at the respect by Reaves. As soon as he went down, Reaves just stepped back after Clifford went down hard. Oh, boy, did he ever get him.
In there. And we get a whistle. And now Dorset. And he throws the mitts down.
Whoa.
That's Reaves.
Yeah, Rivalry can't jump in there. He'd be 3rd man in. 2 guys have already squared up.
Dorset has landed some rights. Reaves trying to get his right free.
Reaves has got his jersey in a bad position here.
Yes, he does. It looks like his right arm is hooked a bit by the jersey. Dorset some lefts. Reaves trying to get his free.
Dorsett's a tough, smaller fighter in the NHL.
Yeah, good fighter.
Yeah.
Now a left by Reaves. And now he gets the overhand right.
Look how quick Dorsett throws that right there.
What would you say about no fights in this matchup? Didn't take a lot.
This will get things percolating.
And again, Reaves trying to get the right free. Now a couple of quick counter punches.
Put his arms underneath the jersey like that, his shoulder pad. He's probably not a real comfortable spot for Reaves right there.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of leverage, and that will do it.
And Nick Delorier. Delorier led the league with 14 fights last year. This is his second of this season as he drops the gloves with Reaves, trying to give his team a bit of a spark, down 2. Reaves looking to get that right loose, as is Delorier. Now a few rights from Reaves. Delorier with a short right, Reaves flailing away.
Two big boys going at it, both know their job in this situation.
The 7th time Ryan Reaves has dropped the gloves with the Golden Knights, and he and Delorier
Bring everyone to their feet right at center ice.
Right in the middle of the ring in Vegas. Couple of pretty tough customers. Trade rights. Now McQuaid's lost the helmet. Reaves with a couple of more rights on McQuaid. McQuaid trying to shake that elbow pad off. As Reaves unloads and McQuaid goes down.
He's going to go back to the old Minnesota North Stars, St. Louis Blues days.
The old Norris Division rivalry. Reaves and Dillon. Couple of left shots by Dillon. And an overhand right by Reaves. Now Dillon loses his helmet. Reaves lands one. Now an uppercut. Now an overhand right by Reaves. Dillon has the jab going. Oh, solid right there by Reaves.
That caught him on the left side of his head, it looked like.
Uppercut, overhand by Reaves. He's throwing bombs.
This is the boxing acumen here of Reaves, isn't it? Under and over.
And this is a good one. And they keep on going. And now they say,
oh, what a scrap. Wow.
Reaves returning the favor. Taylor goes right after him. We get a little LC court hockey here in the second period. In the corner, Taylor comes out swinging. Reaves trying to tie up. A little bit of a wrestling match right now.
We had not seen this from Justin Taylor. He's picked one of the toughest guys on the Rivermen, coming to the aid of Brooks. I like this.
And Al, they both got the half visors on and the helmets. A little different from back in your day.
Yes, I'm glad they didn't wear them when I played.
Reaves, he's a tough guy against another tough guy, and Derek Engelland. These are two heavyweights going at it right now, folks. Ryan Reaves took boxing lessons. His dad was a CFL star in the Canadian Football League, Willard Reaves. And Derek Engelland, we know all about him. Oh, there's a good right hand right there. And another one. And now a chopping right hands from Reaves. Engelland goes down, and that'll be that.
With Chipchura. Oh, look at Reaves. His hand looks like his arm is caught up in his jersey. But
he's landing some solid rights. His jersey is off, but Chipchura has taken the worst of it so far. And another overhand right. Now an uppercut by Reaves.
Came underneath there.
Davis Payne told us we have a scrap here. Ryan Reaves is attacked by Tom Wilson. And Reaves goes down. A bit of a wrestling match.
Well, we have not seen Ryan Reaves go down.
We have two fights. Reaves is involved in one with McLeod, Jansen, and Kochi, the undercard.
Don't see this very often.
There were simultaneous fights as Reaves has McLeod tied up. Now Jansen trying to get a hand free against Kochi.
Much taller Kochi.
Who had a cup of coffee with the Blues. Reaves spinning McLeod around. And he gets him down. Linesman jump. And Reaves, the Winnipeg native, against Thorburn. And some overhand rights by Reaves. Thorburn trying to get his right loose. And then a good one there by Reaves. Almost lost his jersey. And does lose half of it. And now Reaves fighting back. Oh, big uppercut there by Reaves. Overhand right. And then back to the uppercut. And a lot of shots to the back. Reaves trying to get his helmet off. Reaves has lost his, as you can see, and now we get a break.
This at 8:58 of the period. Reaves is a big fella as well. 6'2", listed at only 193. Big right by Reaves. Sortini comes back with another, and then Sortini is spelled by consecutive right.
Now we have a fight, Jackman and Reaves. Reaves a wild right. Jackman coming back. Oh, Reaves with a couple of bombs, and he gets Jackman down.
Oh, what a night for Ryan Reaves.
To go with Reaves. Reaves is a tough customer.
Period with Reaves and Bass.
And now they come together. Reaves has had some great fights this year.
And Bass is a tough customer as well.
And now they finally get together. Right hand by Reaves. Oh, the counter by Bass. That connected. And a hard couple of rights by Bass. And now Reaves gets him down. And we get the lines.
With another big hit, throwing Lindstrom to the board tonight. Sherratt just took a run at Reaves. That's what he has to do. And now Sherratt drops the gloves with Reaves.
Yeah, great job by Sherratt getting in there to protect his teammates.
And now we have a fight here. Reaves and LeBate.
Well, LeBate was so persistent in this. And finally, Ryan Reaves says, okay, he knows the clock says don't fight him. End of the game. I think he'd had enough. Remember in the second period when
Rather McKenzie and Nickel away from that, and they go down. So we have two fights. This one is Bull and Reaves, and they have both landed some haymakers.
We now as many fights as we do have goals in the game now. There's a couple of
Drop the puck following the goal.
Reaves is one tough customer.
And he is huge.
He is big and strong, man. I'm not sure if I was clean, I'd want to even tackle this man.
No, I don't think so.
He is big and can throw him.
The linesman tried to move it right away, but Clune comes right back up. And
they talked in warm-up, and now they're going. Reaves landing with a couple of rights. Now Gabriel comes over the top, loses his helmet, and down goes Reaves. They pop back up again, and the linesman let them continue. Reaves lands with another right. Gabriel trying to get loose, and the helmet's in the way right now. There he finally gets rid of it. Now he comes underneath, but Reaves counters. They continue to...
Gonna get him. Here they go. This isn't college. Nope. Reaves is the deal when it comes to this. I give the young man a lot of credit just going in there, but
Ryan Reaves can shock him. He is a big boy. Now, Ryan Reaves has got to be what? Top 5, top 10 in the league. And guts here from B.J. Crombeen for sure. Crombeen's got him tied up nicely right now. Reaves trying to get that right hand free. Crombeen gets an undercut or an uppercut. And continue to throw him. And 6th fight of the season, by the way, for B.J. Crombeen. They want to keep going here. That's going to do it.
Bogosian and Reaves. Bogosian and Reaves are going to go. Ryan Reaves with the right hand free.
They can throw some bombs, so look out here. Still, they're in the neutral zone, trying to line each other up. Finley trying to get a hold of the yoke. Gets in there, throws a big right. Throws another big right. Reaves hanging on. Finley trying to get his pad off. Reaves throws one, doesn't connect. Finley comes back with two more rights. Wrestled down. Reaves throws one, throws another. May have hit Finley and knocked him down. Helmet comes off, and the linesmen break it up.
Be something. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Big rights from Reaves. Randall gets up and plants him.
And here we go. Hard right by Reaves. Another right. Some jabs by Foligno. A wild right by Reaves.
So Ryan Reaves and Donovan Sabrango. And Sabrango has to move up in weight class for this one.
Off Sedlak and Reaves. Reaves is tired right now. This is the end of his shift. This is going to be a tough one for Reaves. Well, like I said, hands from Ryan Reaves. It's going to be a tough one for Sedlak.
Really like about watching Taylor Hall.
Here we go, Reaves and Hornacek. Reaves knocks it down with a couple of quick rights. They were eyeing each other.
So we're going to have another fight. Here we go. Reaves dropping the gloves with McLeod. Helmet comes off, a quick right hand by McLeod. And then, another right by Reaves. And the linesmen are going to have to step in between these two.
And Reaves and Haley gets the first shot in. And that was
throw here.
Reaves can really go.
He just received from Reaves. He went right after him, and this is a heavyweight bout. Maybe the best fighter in the league in Reaves. Well, certainly one of the strongest guys. He can overpower and pretty much overpowers everyone he fights. And, you know, no different with Liam O'Brien. He's given up a
And Merritt taking exception to that reverse hit by Reaves.
And they both land some rights. Reaves trying to get his free, and that one connected. There's Reaves and Merritt dance at center ice.
Reaves had 100.
And Reaves is telling Pizzetta to come on in. I don't know what set this off, but
for the last 7 years playing in the American Hockey League. Ian Ryan Reaves ready to go.
Well, as a young player trying to make his mark.
Reaves with a couple of rights. Savard trying to get that left free. Reaves has lost the helmet. Both players flailing away. Reaves.
And a collision there with Halishuk, and now Clune and Reaves. Clune and Reaves is knocked down by Clune with a
man at 230. And he landed a good right, didn't mash into Reaves, fights back. Whoa, man, does he throw some bombs, and then Reaves falls on top. And they'll get England and Reaves. 3 seconds in. Reaves trying to set the tone early. He lands a couple of uppercuts, and now some overhand rights by Reaves. And in England trying to get back in the fight. And he lands a right. Reaves off balance. He gets his footing again. As the linesman just let him go.
Oh, solid right by both. Someone's lost an elbow pad.
These two fought a couple of years ago. No strangers to drop in the mitts. Reaves fights in.
Reaves comes in at about 245. So he has a little bit of a weight advantage on Dwight King. King is coming in at about 230. So big bodies, and we've seen this a couple times, Bob. Right at the drop of the puck. Right at the drop of the puck. Now Reaves gets rid of an elbow pad there, which gives him more room to get the arm away. King is holding on here. Now King tries to throw one. More of a wrestling match than anything right here. And even though punches aren't being thrown yet, believe me, this is exhausting. It looks like the wrestling match is being won by King, but the punching match tried by Reaves. I don't think anything really connects, and finally the linesman get in.
Reaves and Gabriel drop the gloves.
Oh, this is what Gabriel can step up and help with if he can handle the very sizable Reaves.
Well, there was some discussion about Reaves, who has done his share of running around in the head-to-head meetings between the Wild and the Blues. This time the Wild have a guy willing to go toe-to-toe with him.
Oh, and he gave him a couple good ones.
And Gabriel.
Fight at center. Reaves and Chris Neal as they drop the mitts. Overhand rights by Reaves. Stuns Neal. He gets back on his skates.
They're
he
not
wants
done
more.
yet.
And now Neal gets him down. Good
pressure.
Watson to Reaves. Here we go. Right in front of the bench.
Two big boys, Austin Watson, Ryan Reaves. Reaves and Watson. Watson's lost the helmet. Reaves coming from the top. Big right hand to the back of the head of Austin Watson.
Down. Delayed call, and they're going to go. And look at Sean Thornton and Reaves.
Well, this is as heavyweight as it gets.
They're trying to get position. Reaves throwing him early. No, Thornton now. The jersey over his head for a moment.
Well, this happened because the helmets came.
Reaves. Well, here we go. Theo Peckham and Wayne Reaves. Peckham on left. Reaves comes back with some big right bombs. And he lands a bunch of them. And down